Last week I went through deliberately in a different way, asked about the centrifuge, how we do, how we work, how we look at the centrifuge. Many scientists have not understood. In a way, I refer to the centrifuge when we ask for the position of the Earth in respect to the Sun. There is no way that the Earth is moving away from the center. And every indication of the knowledge is that the Earth is moving to the center if you understand the process of the creation in a true way. Now, I explain to you why the scientists are 100% wrong. First of all, if you just look at the physical position of the Earth and the Sun, yes, it could be moving away, whatever. But there are two major factors which tells you they are getting pulled into the Sun. First factor, Earth is not stationary. It's a dynamic and is at the end of the string rotating around the Sun. So it's in a centrifuge condition. In a centrifuge condition, the heaviest always go to the furthest out, and the lightest stay closer to the center of the force. Then the major point that no scientist, no scientific structure ever considered, Earth is in a vacuum condition of the solar system. And the solar system itself is in a higher density strength of the galaxy and thereon. So the Earth is in two conditions. One is on the centrifuge, and secondly on the vacuum. What do we do in a vacuum? In a vacuum system, instead of creating centrifuge rotation, we create vacuum and we get the same response. When you have a balloon, when you blow it, the lightest are on Earth, the lightest gases go further up. In a vacuum condition, the heaviest go up, the lightest come to the center. And this applies the same in reverse with the gas operation, where gases are amalgamation of the field forces. This is why you see separation when you put gases on top of each other. Have you ever bought these color sands that you put them one sand over the other, and then you see they are separated? You can say which sand is where and what color is where and how they are. And the same thing happens with you when you put gases together. You create through the vacuum that condition of separation of the field forces. But if you look in the dimension of the plasmatic condition, the stronger field is in the center and the weaker outside in the dimension of magnetical. But what knowledge seekers have not understood, on the hand, the gravitational, it must be heavier, stronger than the magnetical, that it finds its path to the center. This is how your soul matures to reach the condition of separation from the physicality. How do we understand all dimensions and working within the dimensions from each other? How do we separate understanding of the centrifuge, working within the what we call the vacuum, and then on top of it, understanding plasmatic field forces, which forces the condition of the stronger field to be in the center? They all are dependent on the condition of the manifestation. They are all condition of understanding the work, the interaction of the fields of the universe. Sometimes matter state in the vacuum condition takes the center place, because within it hides the strength of the field of the gas plasma. You see that in the bone structure of the man. The body of the man is a total vacuum, absolute total vacuum, and the condition of the vacuum of the inside the body of the man is even higher than outside space level. In the test during our work in Rouge, in Belgium, we tested this. We created a condition of different vacuum strength, and we've seen how it operates. We create condition better than atmospheric, beyond in the space level. We go to minus 13, 14, we push it. Where atmospheric, cosmic atmospheric is considered around about 12. And we see the performance. But what is strange and man has not understood in totality is how come if by the law of the vacuum of the body of the man, the bone is in the center. Because every other gas is attached to it. Your muscles, your lip, your skin is all connected. It doesn't work. It doesn't come into understanding of the essence of creation. But there is a vacuum condition inside another vacuum condition, which dictates that the heaviest goes to outside. What is this vacuum condition? But this vacuum condition, to create that field forces, changes into the ray of light condition, which is an amalgamation and transformation between one to the other. This is why your bones are the shape they are. They are spherical in essence of the field, but they are cylindrical in the essence of manifestation. Now you understand why your bones has such a structure. Because you missed a very important field forces which sits within it, which is your bone marrow. Bone marrow creates that condition, creates a field rotation, and that is why your body can suck blood out of the inner ends of the cell, and the lymph comes in through it. Our scientists, our men of medicine, are ignorant in totality of the science of the creation. And that is why you have problems with the immune system. Because they have not understood, you have a vacuum within a vacuum, you have a centrifuge system of the field forces not in the matter state, and then it leads to the creation of the body of the man. The biggest problem, the most important part of the whole structure of the building of the body of the man, and you all talk about it, you see it in every living cell, doesn't matter vertical or horizontal. Why? Why do you have a calcium in every cell in the body of the man? And what does the rotation of the iron as a blood with this centrifuge system and a solid base brings to you? What you have in the body of the man, in the structure of the bone structure, with the center of bone marrow creating high field levels, that the bone becomes the centrifuge, outer body weight, and then in the matter state, it becomes itself the pinpoint of the holding on to the next vacuum condition, which is the muscle tissue and the skin of the man. Then you understand how life is created. We need to understand this. We have to understand this. Otherwise, we cannot create life in other dimensions. We cannot go through the transmutation through the field level. Then, in the other dimension, you get your brain and your foot, and your skull will be solid calcium. Because you made a slight error in understanding the process of the creation. These are all part of the structure of what we will go through from next week in the enhancement system.